Hi everyone. Today I have a special guest. His name is Rufus. This is my dog and he's going to read our story with us today. And the story I have is called Dog Days of School. And that's why I decided to have Rufus join us. Hi Rufus. Can you say hi to everyone? Hi. All right, Dog Days of School. Charlie did not like going to school. He was tired of practicing letters. He was tired of drawing pictures. He was tired of trying to explain himself to the teacher. Charlie was even tired of being tired. He's pretty tired. Sunday nights were always hard for Charlie. His stomach did flip-flops, and he could not fall asleep. "You're lucky you don't have to go to school," Charlie told Norman. Norman rolled over on his back and snored. Rufus likes to snore, too. Charlie looked out the window and found the brightest star in the sky. "I wish I was a dog," Charlie sighed. He wished he was a dog. On Monday morning, Charlie woke up on the floor. He scratched his ear with his foot and yawned. Ugh. Charlie's mother came into the room and patted Norman's head. "Look, there's Mom patting Norman. Norman's in his bed." "It's time to get up for school, sleepyhead," she said. "Look, Norman's in the bed and Charlie's on the floor on the dog's bed. Do you think they switched spots? Maybe his wish worked." Norman jumped down from Charlie's bed. He ate breakfast. Look, he's got Fruit Loops all over his face. He brushed his teeth. And he hurried out the door to catch the bus. Look, he's got his lunch in his mouth. Charlie smiled. He rolled over on his back and snored. Pretty happy. Doesn't have to go to school today, and he gets to sleep all day. Ooh, there's Charlie. Or there's Norman, pretending to be Charlie. At school, Norman took Charlie's seat at the table. 2. The children gave Norman a curious look and went back to practicing their letters. Norman practiced his letters, too. Back at home, Charlie looked out the window and watched the leaves fall for hours and hours and hours. He's just looking out the window, not doing any letter practice. On Tuesday, Norman went to school. He made a clay sculpture, a food pyramid. He ate birthday cupcakes and took a long, cold drink from the water fountain. Charlie ate dry biscuits and took a long, cold drink from, the toilet. Gross. On Wednesday, Norman learned how to play house and kickball and the maracas. Shake, shake, cha-cha-cha, shake, 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 cha-cha-cha. Charlie learned how to play fetch and how not to. Look, the skunk's chasing him. Uh-oh. The little boy, Charlie's about to get sprayed by that skunk. Have your dogs ever got sprayed by a skunk before? Sometimes that happens. Rufus has not, thank goodness. On Thursday, Norman built a house out of blocks, painted a self-portrait, and went on a field trip. Look, he's holding hands with the rest of the class. Charlie went on a field trip too. Where do you think Charlie went? What do you think it looks like? The dog park. Rufus likes to visit the dog park too. On Friday, Norman ran into some trouble with the scissors and the glue. The teacher scolded him for chewing his pencil and the table and her shoes. Uh-oh, look at that chewed up pencil. And he had to sit through a long, awful, boring story about a cat. Ugh, cats. Dogs do not like cats. He does not seem very happy. He's like, oh, boring. Across town, Charlie had to sit through a long, awful, boring day at the groomer's. Look, he's getting his hair combed, his hair dried with the other dogs, and he's kind of like a grumpy face. Look at his eyebrows and his frown. Not happy. The weekend wasn't much better. Norman tried to play soccer, but what happened? He left the goal and they scored a goal because he had to go chase a cat. That's not a very good goalie. He tried to sit through a movie, but look, he's just looking back at the popcorn. Rufus likes to eat popcorn too. And he tried to finish a triple hot fudge banana sundae with extra whipped cream. Looks like he got too much in his belly and he fell off the table. Meanwhile, what's Charlie doing? He's out digging up the flowers. Naughty. Charlie spent his weekend locked up in the laundry room. He's in trouble for digging up Mom's flowers. So she put him in the laundry room. By Sunday evening, Charlie had had enough. He tried to write his parents a note, but they couldn't read it. He tried to draw them a picture, but it wasn't very good. He tried to explain to them, I'm not Norman, but his parents only heard, woof, 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 woof. They don't speak dog. Bad dog, said Charlie's mother, and she put him outside in the cold. Oh no, Charlie's outside in the cold. Look, there's Norman looking out the window. The wind howled, and Charlie shivered. Creepy shadows danced across the lawns. Charlie's stomach did flip-flops, and he could not fall asleep. He looked up at the stars and sniffed. I really wish I was a boy again. What do you think? Do you think his wish is going to come true this time? I don't know. Let's see. Looks like he did. There's Norman back on the dog bed and Charlie back in the person bed. On Monday morning, Charlie woke up in his own bed. His mother came into the room and kissed his forehead. Time to get up, Charlie, she said. How do you think Charlie's going to feel now? Now that he had a whole week where he didn't have to go to school. He changed place with the dog, I wonder. Charlie jumped out of bed. He got dressed, he ate breakfast, he brushed his teeth, and Charlie went to school. And Norman? What do you think Norman did? Probably the same thing Rufus is doing right now. Norman took a very, very long nap. I hope you guys liked the story, and I hope that you like to meet my friend Rufus here. So have a good day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!